Good morning. Hi, Rubes. Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you had a great week. And my week has been not too bad. I certainly have my wobbly moments. I think this whole going on 2 years, I guess, has been a pretty wobbly journey. It's like 1 minute you're hopeful and energized and feeling strong, and then the next minute you just can't imagine you're going into the darkest places that you could ever go. And same with physically too, like you feel good physically, and then you don't feel good, and then you feel good, and then you don't feel good. I will say that tending to my mental health and emotional health is connected to my physical health. And so if I can feel like I can move my body a little bit even, and stick to my routines of getting up and outside, it really does have a positive impact on my mental and emotional health. And you're still gonna be wobbly sometimes and up and down, but you can a little more easily put things into perspective and get things organized again in your mind to kind of soldier on. And I know for me, like when I feel a bit stuck mentally and emotionally, the number one thing that kind of gets me out of that state is to be out here. And so I think that's why over the last few years it's really been how I need to start the day. And regardless of what time I need to get going, it's some days it has to be earlier and some days it can be later, and I can be out here for 5 minutes or 2 hours. And I'll just make adjustments based on how much time I have, but I do like to try to be out here as long as I can, especially in the first hour after sunrise and a little bit into UVA rise as well. And I won't get into all that as to why the sun and all of that, but certainly getting out here and tending a little fire, sitting on the ground, letting the dogs kind of wander about, and just, it's very, very powerful practice that always kind of sets me straight and helps me to start the day in a more grounded and settled, calm sort of state. And I mean, we all know the benefits of being outside, and I know you've all likely heard me speak or write about it many times over the last few years. So, just something to keep in mind, I guess, if you're having those wobbly moments in your life, that even if you do just step outside and, sit on the ground if you're able. People will laugh about that and say, oh, go touch grass. Well, it's actually really works, and it's worth taking a few minutes to do that. Just kind of can help reset your thought processes and kind of get you out of your way. It's like, we all know we can get in our own way much of the time. And so I thought I'd share that today. And, I know you all know that I value, the outdoors so much, but, I could say it over and over again, how powerful it is and how much it can help us. Not just when we're feeling, unsettled, but all of the time. So, yeah, I thought I'd just leave that with you today. And, certainly for me going through this challenge, it has, I've been so grateful that I've established these practices over the past few years, because the tools in my toolbox have really come in handy over the last 2 years. So today's a good day so far, and feeling hopeful and a bit energized and all the good stuff. So I hope you have a good Friday and a great weekend, and yeah, try to get outside. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.